Prodigal child has returned. A toothless wonder, no wonder. Yeah. Yeah. So if you click on my shit tonight or this morning, whichever one it is for you. Oh, that's change the color. We read tonight. It's like, nah. Hold on, I got. No, oh no. Give me 1 second. Oh my God. Prodigal child has returned. Ah, shit. There you go. So today is the day that the Lord has made. I shall rejoice and be glad in it. Okay? Today is the day that the Lord has made. I shall rejoice and be glad in it. Okay. Now that we got that out the way, to whoever that one person that always is in here, that always drop by, always show your love. I appreciate you. You give me the drive to make me want to continue to do this dumb shit. So thank you for watching. You can go to bed tonight. Because this one, oh, this is wild. First of all, we're going to go through some things that I didn't know. And I wrote some shit down. Okay. Let me go back. So I didn't know that the Tupac trial was going on. Okay. And they got Keefy Diaz on trial. All right. So that's the first fucking thing we need to catch up on. Is the Keefy D trial. All right. YouTube. I really didn't know that though. Like real talk. Matter of fact, first thing first, y'all want to do Keefy D or y'all want to do Nancy Grace? We could do. I'd rather do Nancy Grace than Keefy D. I don't really give a fuck about that Tupac shit. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not. I'm just really not into that shit. Even though motherfuckers want to hear about that shit, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm more interested in what's going on with this motherfucking Norwell situation. Even if it ain't got shit to do with me. I just like I like to see the shit. Nancy Grace on her best bullshit out here. She out here on her best bullshit. Oh, let me share my screen. I know I gotta share with y'all. Nancy Grace out here on her best bullshit. Oh shit. Damn. That girl Candace put out something too yesterday about the biggest loser in TPUSA. Basically both I mean, right now it's a lot going on in the world. And depend on what you care about, you can get distracted, right? You see how I almost just got distracted. These are the things that happen to us in real life. Like in real life, I literally just got distracted by 2 other stories, 3 other stories. When we all should be talking about Donald Trump wearing a fucking diaper. What the fuck? Nigga, you did all that shit talking about Joe Biden and you can't go take a piss? My nigga, what the fuck? Like, Republicans, y'all look bad. Y'all look bad, bro. Y'all got Caroline Levitt, who just fucking quit. Statement got put out that she gonna go take time to go spend time with her children, even though her husband is 35 years older than she is. So we know who she gonna go take care of. But the fact of it is that Caroline Levitt just spent all that fucking time. Like, you literally just spent all that fucking time knocking down women, doing anything you can do to make women have a hard time. And now you are one of those women. You are back out here in the field. See, y'all just didn't know. You don't understand. You was a pick-me. And when you become a pick-me, it never end right. Anybody that ever want anything to do, if you want it to be right, you should want it on your own merits, off of you working hard to get it. That way, somebody can't take it from you. Because if you work hard to get it, you can always get it back. But see, it's some shit she said out her mouth that's gonna make it hard for you in the field. You told niggas that our generation, which bitch, you in my generation, that we grew up with silver spoons in our mouth. Bitch, where was the silver fucking spoon? Oh, you talking about white people? Yeah, y'all grew up with silver spoons in y'all mouth. Y'all grew up being able to do whatever the fuck you want to do, having the opportunities to flourish and network and get yourself to where you want to be today. Yes. You grew up with that silver spoon. But did we all have that silver spoon? No. Fuck no. Some of us has really had to get out here and pull ourselves up by our fucking bootstraps. Something a lot of motherfuckers don't know nothing about. See, we've been out here pulling ourselves up by our bootstraps for so long that we forgot that we even had on boots. These niggas out here tying up tennis and we out here wearing boots. Our steps is always going to be hard if we keep trying to strap up boots. Why not go get you a pair of tennis like everybody else? It's easy to walk in. It's more affordable. See, That mindset that you need to have those boots is what keep making you lose. I ain't gonna lie to you. You keep trying to keep up with the Joneses, the Kardashians, and all the other motherfuckers. Should really tell them, fuck you. Fuck off. I don't want to be anything like you. You're a dog. The craziest shit in the world is that we allow this shit to happen. We do. We allow this shit to happen. We okay this shit. Vote on this shit. Agree that the shit is cool when it's really not. But let me kill this dead space and let's really get into it. What we gonna check out? I'm gonna put in there. What is it? Caroline Levitt. Oh shit! I fucking spell that bitch. I ain't never been the type of nigga to copy off somebody's paper. That's why I had to double back. I ain't gonna lie to you. Come on, brother. I ain't got time to play with you. Caroline Levitt is leaving the White House.
Is Caroline Levitt replaceable?
No, she's just one day before.
Is Caroline Levitt replaceable?
No, she's not. She really isn't. She's standing right over there, and she's done a great job.
But you have somebody in mind?
She likes her children more than she likes Trump. I'm very concerned about that.
It's a lot to juggle, right? And you said you support that going back. Is there somebody you have in mind that you'd like to see up at the podium to take over?
Children. You. How about you? She could do the job. I think so. What do you think, Caroline? I like it. I've always liked you. That's why I'm doing this. I don't do this that often. I get off. I make a speech. Here I come off, and we see Alexis. You have done a great job.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Anything else that I didn't ask you? You wanted to make news in this interview. Is Caroline Levitt replaceable?
That nigga just tried to get in her drawers. Like, nigga. And then asked Caroline to sign off on her own replacement. That's the wildest shit. And the nervous laugh. Nigga. What the fuck? Yeah, Caroline Levitt replaceable.
Now to Washington, where President Trump just announced White House Press Secretary Caroline Levitt is departing the job at the end of the month. In a post on his social media platform, the president says Levitt is leaving her role to spend more time with her young children and family. Trump added that Levitt will be one of his top outside advisors and an influential voice within the Republican Party. President Trump has not yet named a replacement.
Now, it's wild that they replacing her right before the midterm. Like, September is right around the corner. She's been piss poor at press secretary the whole entire time. You niggas have Condoleezza Rice come to the White House last week. And then Caroline Levitt leave this week. Now, I may just be a conspiracy theory. I may just be a dumb fuck. But her leaving and Condoleezza coming kind of look crazy. Black folks, don't you dare, don't you dare be happy that Condoleezza Rice is at the White House. We do not want to be accomplice to this bullshit. We don't even want to be a part of it. Let the Cubans and the Mexicans and the white folks, let them continue their bullshit. Because this shit ain't got nothing to do with us. We minding our business. We gonna continue to mind our business. We don't got nothing to do with none of that shit that they got going on. We need to start worrying about our money. When we gonna get our bread? That need to be the only question that we need to ask. If a check ain't behind that, we ain't got nothing for you, brother. And all you niggas is Democrat. Don't think that we just voting for you because you black. We ain't going for that. The days of us voting for you just because is over. We need action, brother. I'm telling you right now, we need action. And if there's no action behind the word that you speak, I swear to God, I'll fire this mic up and fire your ass up every chance I get. Hey, see, Brandon think that everybody think that I forgot about Brandon Scott. I didn't. I let Brandon do his thing. I'm trying to let Brandon do his thing, even though everybody know I will be on his neck right now. Like I'll be stepping on that motherfucker. Like that crackhead ass nigga. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck. The Baltimore City mayor is a coke kid. Nigga, sue me if you think I'm lying. Then that means we get to come to court and now you got the piss in the cup. Because if I'm lying, nigga, it better not be no type of drugs in your system. None. You want to be mad? You want to be mad? Allegedly, he's a crackhead. I'm not saying he's a crackhead, y'all. I don't know if he's really a crackhead, but he give me crackhead vibes. All right, nigga, if you steal $1 million and spend it on food, that's crackhead shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You let your homeboy drive around in a government car, that's crackhead shit. Now you gotta fire your man. That's crackhead shit. And now we find out that Donald Trump left. Like when they was over there and all that bullshit, this nigga got snuck out in a catering truck. They had this is why they trick y'all with Fox News. This is why I don't listen to Fox News for nothing. Because Fox News showed y'all Donald Trump got on that motherfucking plane. And yeah, all y'all thinking he was in the air. Motherfucking cabinet was looking around for him whole time. Him, Pete Hegseth, and Natalie Harper got snuck away in a catering truck. And you wonder, how do I know this? I don't know. I'm just some nigga that get information. But the information that I have is that Trump got snuck away in a catering truck with Natalie Harper and Pete Hegseth. And if you know who Natalie Harper is, which I didn't know who Natalie Harper was until this morning, Natalie Harper is Donald Trump diaper secretary. Ooh, my bad. I said it out loud. Natalie Harper is Donald Trump diaper secretary. Now, what the fuck do you need a diaper secretary for is beyond me. That shit is fucking astronomical to know that this nigga has a secretary for diapers. Now, maybe I just heard it wrong, or maybe the people on the internet got it wrong. But from the comments, he said Natalie Harper was the one that wiped Donald Trump's ass. They said Natalie Harper was a CNA DNA for Donald Trump. I don't know if it's true or not, bro, but this shit is fucking funny. To find out that the president talked all that shit about Joe Biden, and then this nigga is just like Joe Biden in a diaper. Like, that shit is fucking crazy. If you don't think it's crazy, you crazy. To know that Donald Trump wears a diaper is wild. That shit is wild. Can't tell me it's not. You can't tell me to know that the president of the United States wears a diaper is not a wildest story of 2026.
Is Caroline Leavitt replaceable?
I did want to review some of the mistruths, lies, whatever it was, from the podium. U.S. spending $50 million on condoms for Gaza. The Epstein files are a Democratic hoax. There are no war plans sent in the Signal chat with Jeffrey Goldberg. Kilmar Abrego Garcia was a gang member, then producing no evidence of it. America is becoming more affordable under Trump, and that the federal aid freeze won't affect any individuals. That's just a small little list. I did.
Girl, they is on your fucking neck. You quit. And, like, girl, do you see how Fox News is doing you? Do you see how Fox News is doing you? I just want to be clear. This ain't even CNN. This is Fox News. That's Fox News. That's Fox News, brother. That's the Republican news. See, CNN is for the Democrat. The Democrat. Fox News is for the Republicans. And Fox News is dragging their own fucking Republican secretary. Excuse me. She's a press secretary, but she's still a secretary. Come on now, guys. Act like
Rappers are literally sleeping on the fact.
So if there were peaceful protests on Saturday for the militant parade, President Trump would allow that?
Of course the president supports peaceful protests. What a stupid question. Raquel.
Have you ever paid a tariff? Because I have.
They
don't get charged on foreign companies. They get charged on the importers.
And ultimately, when we have fair and balanced trade, which the American people have not seen in decades, as I said at the beginning, revenues will stay here, wages will go up, and our country will be made wealthy again. And I think it's insulting that you are trying to test my knowledge of economics. I'm now regret giving a question to the Associated Press. Why was Renee Good unfortunately and tragically killed?
Are you asking me my opinion? Because an ICE agent acted recklessly and killed her unjustifiably.
Oh, okay. So you're a biased reporter with a left-wing opinion.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, because you're a left-wing hack. You're not a reporter. You're posing in this room as a journalist. And it's so clear by the premise of your question. And you and the people in the media who have such biases but fake like you're a journalist, you shouldn't even be sitting in that seat. But was he aware of his signature being used on every single pardon? That's a question you should ask the Biden White House.
Is there any evidence on that he wasn't aware of it?
You're a reporter. You should find out.
Okay,
Sean.
Has there been any shift in how the White House?
Girl, it's gonna be hard for you in this private sector. The way you treated niggas in that motherfucker while you was in the motherfucking federal government, it's gonna be hard for you in the private sector. You ain't gonna get a job. Next time we see you, you gonna be on the news in Kentucky somewhere. Sure is. Sure is. You gonna be telling us about the rain. You gonna be a weather girl in Kentucky somewhere telling us about the rain. You fucked up the entire time that you was there. You fucked up, especially with the people. You fucked up. You was nasty, rude, and disrespectful every chance that you got. And now we strolling through the clips, seeing this shit. It's true. You was disrespectful. You was a nasty person. I don't know how you gonna be a mother. Nigga lied to us, told us you gonna go spend time with your kids. I don't believe that. I believe you got a nanny on deck. But I do believe that 35-year-old man, that's the man that's 35 years older than you, you might need to go have to take care of that. But then again, nigga money long. So he might ask somebody to wipe his ass too. And Caroline, I don't know what the fuck you gonna do. Cause your ass is back out here in the field. Welcome back. The streets enjoy you.
Rappers are literally.
So if
President Trump is a humanitarian with a big heart. At this moment in time, of course, the ballroom is really the president's main priority. It's well past time that President Trump was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. Our country is safer. Our country is more affordable.
If you look at how this Epstein story sort of evolved over the past week, it's classic Washington hoax.
I can't guarantee that an ICE agent won't be around a polling location in November. The Trump administration is committed to truth and to transparency. Any questions for Patty or for me? No?
I have a question.
No? Anybody? Okay. We'll see you all later.
See what I'm saying? Lady said she had a question and you turn it down. She had a question. And you said, no. Ain't nobody? She was somebody. Like I said, you back out here in the field with the rest of us. And I hope you know that the
so if
field,
there were peaceful protests on Saturday,
President Trump.
That field, I'm just trying to let you know that field is wow, girl. Trust me. Being back out here in the field is hard. It's hard out here in these streets. You back to being a YouTuber. See, now you like me. See, one thing I understand about this thing is that I don't need to make money off this shit. I ain't even doing it for that. I'm literally doing this shit because I'm up at 3 a.m. with nothing else to do. And because I don't want to be doing drugs, I'm talking to y'all. If I could do that throughout the day, I would. But I got too many kids. They be all through the house making noise. So I can't be doing drugs then neither. And I gotta be up watching the baby. So at some point, I had to get clean. And now, with me being clean, all I have is talking to y'all. Now, sometimes my eyes might close and y'all, a lot of y'all might think that that's me being high, but no, I'm tired of the fucking light shining in my fucking eyes. Motherfuckers will think you're a crackhead all the time, even if you ain't. Even if you get clean, they still gonna think you're a bad guy. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me. Brother, when you come from where I come from and you've been through what I've been through, you do not give a fuck what nobody think about you. Do you know why? Because you fend for yourself. Nobody has given me anything, has ever given me anything. So, like how these white folks out here struggling right now, I'm not. Always knew how to do it without selling drugs. I did. It was the one thing that I needed to know in life is how to make a living without having a job and without selling drugs. I figured it out. I don't got no handouts. Ain't nobody handing me nothing back. Ain't nobody showing me love. Why the fuck am I showing love back? At most times, I be like, fuck these niggas. I don't give a fuck about that. Can't nobody help me. Y'all niggas need to think about that.
Which White House official made the decision to bar the AP reporter from the Oval Office and the diplomatic reception room last night?
Well, first of all, let me just set the record straight. It is a privilege to cover this White House. It's a privilege to be the White House press secretary. And nobody has the right to go into the Oval Office and ask the President of the United States questions. That's an invitation that is given. And there are hundreds of outlets on this campus. Many of you in this room who don't have the privilege of being part of that pool every single day and getting to ask the president questions. We reserve the right to decide who gets to go into the Oval Office, and you all have credentials to be here, including the Associated Press, who is in this briefing room today.
But isn't it retaliatory in nature is the argument, because the reason that the AP was barred, which they said was because they're not using the phrase Gulf of America, they're using Gulf of Mexico in line with their standards. And so the question here is this setting a precedent that this White House will retaliate against reporters who don't use the language that you guys believe reporters should use? And how does that, which White House official?
See, motherfuckers calling niggas out. Like, you don't know what you want. You want us to believe you or not. And what you gonna do? Caroline back out here in the field. She ain't answering no questions. She ain't got no answers for you. This bitch back out here in the field trying to tell you she pinching pennies at the penitentiary now. And one more thing we gonna have to hold up. All right, so
Quiet. You're very disrespectful in front of this young man. Okay? Don't you find her disrespectful? He understands. Quiet. Who are you with?
I'm with CNN.
Fake news. You're fake news. You're a loud, boisterous person. You're fake news. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. You're a fake reporter and you report fake news. Go ahead.
Mr. President,
See, he called her a fake reporter and fake news because she's from CNN. What did I tell you? CNN was for the Democrats, right? Anybody that's with Fox News, oh, he'll love you. Because when you report on him, you going to tell the good side. You don't give us the bad. You ain't tell us how that nigga got snuck away in a fucking catering truck because he thought Iran was going to blow the fucking plane out the sky. He ain't tell you how he left everybody else to die. He ain't tell you how that real reason Caroline Levitt is leaving because she found out that she was on a decoy plane and not in a motherfucking catering truck with her. They don't tell you that Caroline Levitt is ready leaving is because that she found out Natalie Harper was a part of the motherfucking group that was in the catering truck. She found out that the press secretary is not more important than the diaper secretary, and that blew her up. Now she want to change jobs. She don't want to be here. She said that if the diapers is what really matter, I got diapers at home to change. I don't need to be here. So she left and went home to go change her kids' diapers instead of changing Trump. That's the moral of the story. Now, when we see Natalie Harper come out as the press secretary, you'll know why. It's because she changed his ass so much that he enjoyed it, and now he expects her to be the press secretary. Fact on top of fact, as a fact, I don't care if niggas don't like that. I personally don't care what nobody like. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want.
I can guess why Natalie Harp and Walt Nauta and Dan Scavino were with him. Natalie Harp, because she is sort of his binky, for lack of a better way of putting it, comfort blanket. Walt Nauta is something similar. You know, he also always carries that brown leather briefcase. It became very familiar in term one. It had things like Tic Tacs and hairspray and all kinds of stuff. And Dan Scavino, because he's one of Trump's closest aides and has been with Trump for 30 some odd years, first as a caddy at his Westchester golf course and then into the White House and in the campaign. And Scavino and Natalie Harp both have some access to / control over his social media. So there could have been a reason for that as well. But again, we don't know because we are left guessing because there has been so little information about this. I can guess why now.
Well, I guess what a binky is. A binky is a person who changes your diaper. And Dan Scavino is the nigga with the drugs. Hey yo, if you compare Puffy and Donald Trump side by side, and the shit that they had side by side, you would ultimately think Puffy was Donald Trump. Puffy had a baby on nigga. Puffy had a baby hole, bitch. And Puffy had a nigga with a briefcase. He was the drug man. And he had Tic Tacs and baby oil and other shit in the briefcase. We all know this. Right? But to hear that Donald Trump got the same thing is like, are you doing the same thing Diddy was doing? That's just all I want. I just want to know for a friend. A friend want to know, is you doing the same thing Diddy was doing? Because if you was, we need to hit that nigga with a Rico.
President Trump has often joked that he and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un fell in love during his first term. Now, he seems to be trying to revive the relationship. Trump sent shockwaves through.
John Ossoff said you'd rather travel with your aide, Natalie Harp, and build the ballroom than do your job as president. What is your response, John Ossoff?
You mean Pee Wee Herman? Pee Wee Herman lookalike? No, I would much rather do other things. We're building a great facility here. We're fixing a White House that hasn't been taken care of. You can look at this. This room was a disgraceful situation in the Oval Office, and it was let go. The whole building, the White House, was let go. The exteriors were falling apart. The columns were falling apart. The whole place was a mess. In addition, they've been trying to get a ballroom for the last 150 years. And when I said I was going to build a ballroom, the military asked if they could see me. And they say, sir, we have an opportunity to go down deep into the ground and build a military facility to go to the White House and to go with all of Washington, D.C., which would be so valuable. And then they came up with the drone port on top, which would be a major drone port to protect the White House and all of D.C. And all of those things added up, and it became much more than just a ballroom. And I said to myself, wow, what an opportunity. I mean, if I was just going to build a ballroom, I could have had it built very quickly because I build very well and very quickly. We went 5 stories down into the ground. We did a lot of tremendous things for the military, things that they could never get. They said, this is an opportunity that we have because you're building the ballroom.
My nigga, you starting to sound like Christopher Columbus out this bitch. You starting to sound like Christopher Columbus. You found this, you did this, they couldn't do this. It's been 150 years that. Nigga. You starting to sound like Christopher Columbus. I personally don't give a fuck what y'all think. Y'all can say that the man don't sound like Christopher Columbus. You can say that the man sound like he's intelligent. He really don't. The way he put that shit together just sound even worse because you're not about to sit up here and tell me that you doing something that the military couldn't do for 150 years. Nigga, I'll drop 2 atom bombs on a motherfucker. And you mean to tell me you could figure out how to do that, but you can't figure out how to go deep into the ground? I find that to be a lie. I find that to be distasteful as a lie. As a person that lies, I find it to be distasteful. I do. Because this is the shit that I be talking about.
That if you would be willing to spend more time, we would love to be able. We've been trying to do this at the White House for many, many years, and they've been trying to have a ballroom at the White House for many, many years. Now, what happened is we used to use tents, and the tents are usually made of either a plastic material, or canvas, and they wouldn't stop a 22 caliber. They wouldn't stop anything in terms of safety. It'd be very dangerous. And they haven't used a tent for years. They haven't had any big, like we have President Xi coming on September 24th or so. I think it's September.
This morning you said you would bomb the ass out of Oman if they got in the way of reopening the Strait of Hormuz. Would you say you're out of patience with Oman as strategic?
No, I don't think they behave very well, but we'd handle them very easily, just like we do others.
Just based on this morning you said you would bomb the ass.
Quiet.
The way you are.
Do you ever feel misunderstood?
Jesus was born in a cave in Ethiopia.
A lot of these brothers, when shit get difficult, they just.
Shawty told me that she got yellow.
I don't care what you're doing.
Close to me.
Don't judge me. He said it. Roll it. Now think about this. A stupid black. Think about what white folk look at y'all while they follow Donald Trump. How stupid these black people are. First they say they're Muslim. That don't work. Then they say they're Jews. That don't work. Now they're saying Jesus is black. Damn. I mean, has anybody ever taken the time to look at how stupid black people are?
Conservative niggas. Conservative. This is what you get when you deal with conservative. That bitch ass nigga don't know nothing. That bitch ass nigga talking about black people stupid. And then you got this old ass Uncle Ruckus at the bottom acting like he any better, and he a fucking preacher. And y'all motherfucking, y'all black folks that sit in the motherfucking churches and listen to them niggas talk to you like that, you crazy. He lucky I wasn't at that church, because I'd have got up there and I'd have bashed this motherfucking face in. I'd have punched him in his motherfucking mouth. Who the fuck do you think you is to disrespect the whole community because a couple dumb motherfuckers like you think that you better? You're not better than us. You worse off than us. You in more debt than we are. Nigga, we ain't in as much debt as you in debt. See, this is what black folk need to understand. We ain't that fucking broke. If you got $10 in your pocket and you don't got no debt, you richer than a man that got $1 million and $100,000 in debt. I don't give a fuck how you slice it. These niggas is broke. That's why they keep getting loans. That's why they have to keep getting equity. These niggas keep making shit up because they are that much in debt. This shit is all about debt. Being broke and not wanting to look broke. But see, now the thing is that the black folk got the money. And how do they get the money back from us? By sitting on here with coon rat ass niggas like that. Thinking that he gonna convince us to come and join y'all side. If you white people ever thought that you had a chance of us getting on your side with that nigga talking, you lost. You lost us. You lost us the moment he opened his mouth. Because Brandon is dumb. Just dumb. He got talking points that he can't repeat properly. And then when he do repeat them properly, he constantly repeat them like he in a mirror. He try to talk around you like he talk better than you, but he don't. The nigga talk like a third grader. See, police officers actually got a third grade education. They don't want no nigga with a college education because then you think for yourself. That's why they like the rednecks. They get them rednecks that come from the country and come down here in the city and think that they know how to enforce the law. And then try to act like black folks don't know the law. Instead of understanding that our parents. See, in the black community, it is a requirement that you know the fucking law. It's a requirement that you know the fucking law. So when the police stop us and we get aggressive with the police, it's because we know the fucking law. And we know we ain't broke the fucking law. And the fact that you want to come and fucking impede on my fucking day when I ain't did nothing to fuck wrong, now I'm going to turn the fuck up. Now I'm going to act the fucking fool. Now I'm going to be a motherfucking asshole. See, it's niggas that's like this motherfucking nigga right here. That's police officers that goes out every day and make life hard for another motherfucker just because they black. And then trying to pretend like that ain't happening. We try to act like there ain't police out here that really do that dumb shit. It is. It's police officers that out here that are actually good officers who do their job and trying to save people. But then you got those officers that want to take their fucking job to the next fucking level. You don't care about protecting people, you care about protecting property. You care about protecting the corporation more than you care about the people that's at the corporation. These are the things that we talk about. But then we want to act funny and say, these are our fucking men. Brandon is not a part of the black community. Brandon removed himself from the black community a long time ago. Nobody had to kick him out. He removed himself. Just like Antoine Daniels. He's not a part of the black community. That nigga removed himself. Nobody got to kick these niggas out. These niggas removed themselves because they hate themselves. They hate the fact that they ain't shit. Never will be shit. You never will be more than the 15 minutes of fame that your dumb ass seem to keep being able to generate. You'll never be famous enough for motherfuckers to like you or say that you did something good in your time. Motherfuckers look at you as you a raccoon. Like you tap dancing for the white man. And if you think I'm lying, look at the comments. Not even look at the comments, my nigga. Listen to your fucking son. He telling you. He a black man. But like you told him, he can't wake up and jump out his bed and say he a black man. What's wrong with him? You an American before you a black man. No, bitch, nigga. You a black man before you American. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to be a black man. Even though we under attack, even though we hate it, even though it's hard, it's okay. Because in our actuality, you know who the greatest fathers are? The black ones. You know who is in their children's life the most? The black dads. Especially if you got good dads like me. And I pray that there is more men out there that's like me, that put the children first and see the children as the future. And that you are willing to do anything to make sure that that future is capable of having the best future it ever had. Now, we could sit up here and we could try to pretend and play this semantical bullshit ass game, or we can be honest. That loser ass niggas like Brandon is the reason why we are in the conditions that we are in. That loser ass niggas like Brandon is the reason we are the way we are. Loser ass niggas like Brandon got us in the spot that we are in. We could get out. But see, there's niggas like Brandon that always think they bigger than the program. Don't even understand the program. Not even a part of the program. You fighting the program. You fighting the program you're not even a part of. Talk down on the program that you're not even a part of. See, one thing this Norwell situation showed me about Brandon is you're a real bitch nigga. And that's a fact. That's something that is indisputable. You can take that to the bank. You just a bitch nigga. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. I'm gonna always think you're a bitch nigga. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. You can't change it. There's nothing you can do to change it. You was that nigga in high school, middle school, elementary school, and at the daycare. Been a bitch nigga since the daycare, nigga. I don't even know you, but that's just what it seems. And my intuition is kind of right. Niggas like you been a bitch since the daycare center. Mama probably shouldn't even took you to the daycare center. Because you're the bitch nigga.
Now Black Lives Matter.
How do you know if you got high vibration? Number one.
Do you have any law violations that I should be aware of, like any run-ins with the police at any time?
I did get in trouble with the cops one time, but they said it was 3 counts.
Okay, so what are the dispositions of all those? Are they paid fines? What are they?
Oh, nothing serious. One was just an unregistered weapon,
Uh-huh.
a loaded weapon, and then discharge from a moving vehicle.
Hold up, you just do the job, Bob?
That's what they told me.
Hey, I'm the station commander. Hey, you disqualified. I ain't gonna waste your time, man. So you might as well get up and go.
Do you have any law violations that I should be aware of, like any run-ins with the police?
Nigga. That's the nigga y'all will want and want to do a drive-by. The fuck? Y'all dumb. Yo. Caroline Levitt quit. Donald Trump wear diapers. Natalie Harper is the diaper changer. Trump left his cabinet to die on an airplane while he got away in a catering truck with diaper secretary and the war and the Secretary of Defense. That's 2 people. The rest of y'all wasn't shit. Body more murder than bitch. Psych, nah, let me stop saying that shit. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's we know that we on it. I just like doing the lives because I don't got shit to do early in the morning. And coming and sitting down talking to y'all is cool with me. I'm cool with y'all. Y'all cool with me. I don't fool with y'all. Y'all don't fool with me. That's how it be. I ain't got nothing much to talk about today. Only thing I found out was Donald Trump with diapers and making a 2-hour video about that is pointless. I don't got 2 hours worth of jokes about that nigga in a diaper. That shit ain't even funny. It's actually pretty sad. And our president wears a diaper. The nigga can't even go to the bathroom on the own. But y'all get this nigga the power to the nuclear codes. It's crazy. It's crazy. You will allow this man to have the nuclear codes, but he can't even go to the bathroom on his own. That's a crazy, crazy conundrum to be in. You can't piss or wipe your own ass, but you got the right to tell another. You can send our children to war. You can cause a war, but you can't wipe your own ass. What the fuck are we doing? America, what the fuck are we doing? Why the fuck do we keep electing presidents that is older than the fucking country itself? Like, what the fuck are we doing? This shit got to stop. This why we ain't. This why the world laughing at it. We gave white people way too much power, and now we fucked up. We fucked up. This shit gotta stop. America, what are we doing? Like, really, what are we doing? What are we doing? I mean, we just separate ourselves, cool, segregate ourselves, cool. But at the end of the day, who the fuck do we got representing us? Because this nigga ain't it. This nigga ain't it, bro. Like, what the fuck? Now I'm talking to black and white folks. Like, what the fuck are we doing? This is what we got representing us? The pedophile. Epstein class really won. Epstein files really done. This shit is just, it fucked me up, yo. Cause I don't get what we doing. Black folks, we ain't got no leaders, we ain't got no direction. White folks, y'all leaders is old and decrepit. And they leading y'all in the wrong direction. They got y'all out here making white only towns in the middle of places y'all never survive. I go make a white only town in the middle of fucking Arizona. Nigga, Arizona's a fucking desert. What are you doing? You can't survive there. You don't got no melanin. The sun gonna eat your ass alive. But I digress. Y'all want to do it? Mama always said, if you like it, I love it. And I stand with her. If you like it, I love it. Go ahead and do what you do with your bad self, boy. You're a fly young man. Go ahead and check your wingspan. I ain't gonna lie. Let's check TikTok. What y'all want to see on the tickety top? Hold on. I don't know why. Oh, I ain't doing that. Where's the search on this motherfucker? I gotta stop sharing my screen quick. Y'all niggas almost got me. Y'all almost got my password. Y'all almost got my password. I almost leaked that shit to the world. Big dog in the city. Yeah. Big dog in the city. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah. All right, we dead now. All right, I can share it back with y'all now. I couldn't share. I had to stop this shit, screen shit. I'm sharing it back now. All right. Booyah. All right. So, Caroline Levitt. We back in this motherfucker with it. So, y'all know Caroline Levitt just quit her fucking job. Everybody trying to say that she quit because she wanted to go stay home and take care of the kids, even though we all know that that's a fucking lie. Caroline Levitt really left because Donald Trump left her on the fucking plane to die. This nigga got snuck away in a catering truck with Pete Hegseth and Natalie Harper. And if you know who Natalie Harper is, let me tell you, Natalie Harper is the diaper secretary. Yes, the diaper secretary. Who knew that you had a diaper secretary? I didn't. Did you know? I never knew that there was such a thing. But there is. And her name is Natalie Harper. They asked Donald Trump, who do you want to take with you? You know, he said Natalie Harper. Caroline found out yesterday what happened over the motherfucking trip, them being in Iran, and it came out that she was on a decoy plane to be blown out the sky. Marco Rubio was on there too. But Marco Rubio Cuban, so they don't give a fuck. They don't care about Marco. They like, Marco, go out there and die. Marco like, okay. Caroline found that shit out. Caroline like, oh no, bitch. I quit. Shut this shit down. She said, bring my pocketbook. I'm out. Y'all should have seen, if I could show you the video, Caroline was in a motherfucking airplane ignoring Donald Trump. She looking dead out the window like this. Motherfucker Trump just talking to her. She looking out the window like this. Bitch said, get me back to dry land. Bitch said, I ain't got time to play with you. She said, I ain't fucking with you. Let's see. Give me some sound. Where my sound at? What the fuck? Oh, there it goes up in the corner.
Exactly what's about to happen, and that what's about to happen is so egregious and indefensible that she doesn't even want to be complicit in it anymore. Her whole job as White House press secretary is defending the president and his action. This woman has sat up there lying about Donald Trump being in the Epstein files, then later saying that he did nothing wrong. She's even had to defend Donald Trump bombing Iran, even when hundreds of school children died because of him. She has even gone as far as to attack a reporter, saying you're a biased reporter with a left-wing opinion and a left-wing hack, when all they were doing was asking a question about Renee Good, the mother of 3 who was killed by ICE. But now all of a sudden she's resigning? It's not all of a sudden if you've been paying attention. Here's the one reason with 3 parts. Part 1, just last month on July 16th, Donald Trump fired thousands of election security federal workers. Our cybersecurity and infrastructure security agency, the government's top cyber defense body protecting the US election systems, have been fired. So literally the people that make our elections safe and make sure that they're not hacked or rigged are fired. Part 2, here's our Attorney General of the United States.
Now, when it comes to ICE officers, you recently expressed some support to deploy them to polling locations, armed federal officers. Now, how do you reconcile that with obviously the federal law that prohibits federal law enforcement to be armed at these locations?
What we have talked about is whether there's a need to make sure our elections are fair, to make sure that only people who are supposed to be voting are voting. But I also am not sure of the uproar of the risk of having a border patrol.
Now, I just want to know, out of everybody out there, right? We going to go vote. I'm voting. I'm voting this shit. I'm going to go vote, right? Okay. If a motherfucking police officer or a federal agent stop you and ask you for your ID at the polling booth, what are you going to do? Because as an American citizen, it's against the law for you to ask me anything when I walk to that motherfucking polling booth. I don't got to show you no ID. I don't got to show you no voter's card. I don't got to do none of that. So when I walk to that voter's booth and there's a motherfucking federal police officer there asking me for my ID, there's going to be a problem. And the problem that you're going to have on your hands, you don't want. So please, I beg of you, don't have those niggas at our polling booth. Not the black ones. You can have them at the white ones. But the black polling booths, I beg of you. Because we will start some shit. I'm telling you, I'm a nigga that's going to start some shit. I'm going to do it. I'm going to start some shit because I ain't scared of shit. I'm not scared of the government. I pray that them niggas understand that my generation don't give a fuck. See, I just was able to acquire the ability to produce the words of my generation. But if you really listen to what I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck. If you go back through every one of my videos, you will see that I have a common thing that I don't give a fuck. And I do whatever is necessary to protect my children. Now you telling me that you going, because I can already see it. I'm picturing Gaza in America. And I can almost promise you, hand to God, if one of mine, everybody's a target. If one of mine Everybody is a target. And I don't care. You can clip this. You can send this shit to the FBI, the CIA, the DIA, the EIA. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you, I'm on that. Y'all think Rodney was bad? You don't know Blue. And I pray that you don't even get to know Blue. I pray that you only know me through the screen. I pray that I don't have to come to your community and destroy it. Because one thing about me, and I'm not afraid to admit it, I did it before. I'll do it again. Caused the riot. I started the riot, nigga. What is you talking about? Kill one of my friends? I'm not like y'all. I'm willing to let the country burn in the fire that it started. I'm not like y'all. I don't care about this country. This country owed me from way back. Way back. Way back to when it had my family in chains. They owe me from that. You would say I should get over it. Don't bring that up. Y'all shouldn't bring up Jim Crow. Y'all shouldn't bring up all of the past. Let the past be the past. But what about the present? What about the shit y'all doing right now? Drawing red lines, redistricting places, knocking people that been in those seats out of seats, taking the voices away, black voices. We're not capable of being able to voice our opinion now. See, this is why it was so much important for me to get my ass on here and do this shit. Even if I had to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to get my motherfucking point across. Because it need to be more young black men voices on this motherfucker. They need to hear from us directly. They need to know what we feel about what the fuck is going on. See, they always cry about the young white boy and what the fuck he want and what the fuck he need. Well, I'm telling you that it's more young black men out here that need than what the fuck y'all need. And if y'all give us what the fuck we need, we could be better parents. See, I go out and I take what the fuck I need so I could be that better parent. I'm not about to be out here paycheck to paycheck, not being able to afford shoes, not being able to afford clothes, not being able to afford food, not being able to afford rent. I'm not with that. I'm not going for that. That working 40 hours a week and then coming home with my back hurting and then I'm yelling at my children because they didn't got on my nerves because the job didn't got on my nerves. I'm not that nigga. Fuck that job. Fuck this country. Fuck them taxes. Fuck this city. I'm all about me and mine. My family. My people. If you around me, you good. I got you. I always got you. Even if I ain't got it right now, I can get it for you. But those other motherfuckers, fuck them. That's how I feel. Fuck them. If you found this page right here, this page is for you. If you come across this motherfucking scroll hunt shit, this is for you. Fuck them. When you wake up tomorrow morning or this morning, have that fuck 'em attitude. Have that I don't give a fuck attitude. Carry that with you everywhere you go. And watch how much your day be better. If you don't give a fuck about nothing, your day becomes better. Your life becomes better. because then you don't give a fuck what nobody else is doing. Only thing you care about is what you doing, what you can do. You can't help everybody. You can't save everybody. And honestly, everybody don't want to be saved. So the grand scheme of this shit is fuck them. But like I was saying, let's scroll on down the hunt. You're gonna get back there.
I'm not sure how much longer Caroline Leavitt is going to last up there. She sounds defeated. This morning's opening at the White House press.
Complete lawlessness and chaos across our country. We had 4 years of that under Joe Biden. Thanks to President Trump and Republicans and common sense policies across the board, our country is safer. Our country is more affordable, allowing.
If y'all believe that bullshit, that bitch think that we in this country is more affordable, you lying to yourself. If you think that in this country we are more safer, you lying to yourself. If you think that in this country shit is better, you lying to yourself. And I refuse to allow you to lie on my fucking face. Don't play in my face. Not mine. I don't even want.
Any questions for Patty or for me? No?
I have a question.
No. Anybody? Okay. We'll see you all later.
What Leavitt does in so many ways is that she realized that this was not about being a voice to the press or a voice even for the administration to the press. It was about basically being a presidential avatar, right?
Yeah.
It was basically about the key to success.
Is Caroline Leavitt replaceable?
Something just happened in Washington that nobody saw coming. And the moment it started, the entire room froze. I mean, it completely froze because Caroline Leavitt didn't just answer a question. Caroline Leavitt stopped the press conference in Washington mid-flow. She looked up and started reading names, not rumors, not headlines, names, quotes, receipts. Here's the twist, though. These weren't random people. These were top figures tied to the Democratic Party talking about Donald J.
Let me ask you some questions. You were the former White House press secretary. The current White House press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, has just announced that she's going to be departing. She'll leave at the end of the month. She just had a second baby. She wants more time, she has said, with her family here. In your book, the first rule that you wrote for a press secretary is don't lie. Is it possible to serve as a press secretary to Donald Trump and maintain that rule?
No, because you have an audience of one. Donald Trump is her audience. He clearly loves her, as far as we know. She is very good at commanding that room.
Boy, I'd be a fucking fool if I sit and I listen to that bullshit she about to say. Especially when I know that it's a fucking lie. Bitch, you lying. You know you lying. That bitch get up there and lie about everything. Bitch get up there. This bitch got up here and lied for Biden the whole time. And now you think that you gonna come out here and lie to us for Donald Trump too? This bitch bald head. Look at her hair in the middle, right there in the front. Like, yeah, bitch with a big forehead like that, bitch, you bald head. Edges gone. That's because you up there stressing, lying. This is what happens when you stressing, you lie. You go bald. Look at that bitch. She bald all up there. Yeah, bitch. You bald. You bald, bitch. You are bald, bitch. I should stop doing that because they probably gonna block my page sooner or later. They gonna take. Nigga done fucked up. Not the whole. See, this is why I can't have nice things. Because I fuck it up myself. I literally just did like that, knocked the whole fucking can over, spilled soda. God damn you, chemo. You being a fucking zero right now, bro. God damn. When your words don't match, that's Donald Trump. When your words don't match, that's our tag today. When your words don't match, you end up with facts. Bro, it's been another little episode with your boy Chemo, the motherfucking hero, and all the other niggas ain't nothing but zeros when you stand up next to who? Your boy. Chemo. The motherfucker. My computer been on bullshit all morning. Like it's laggy. And it might be because I need to restart this bitch because my dumb ass, I left it on all night. And usually I don't do that. I shut the computer down when I'm about to get off. But I left it on and I came down here and like, so I don't got like a regular computer screen. I got a television, like a 32-inch television sitting right here. And that bitch big as shit. So I do need to get I need to get a better light. I do. I want to get a better camera. That bitch costs so much money, I can't afford it. I gotta be doing this shit forever. I got like even to myself, I said you can't buy that camera unless you really doing it. Like you're not about to spend $600-700 on some shit you do sometimes. Like, no, nigga, you're not about to buy that. No, why would you waste that money on that? Like, you're not gonna do nothing with it. You're just gonna have it sit. So when I start doing more with this camera and this mic, not this mic, but these mics, because I brought like I got some ideas for content. Like all my content is not gonna be me sitting here at the computer talking and explaining and watching and reacting to videos. Like right now, that's all it is because I ain't really figured out where I want or what I want my true content to be. This is just filler content. This is just so motherfuckers will know that I can do this shit. This is to prove to myself that I actually willing to take the time out to do. Like these videos ain't for none of y'all. I don't make videos for the public. I make videos for myself. So I can go back and look at and remember the shit that I say out my mouth the way that I feel. It's more of a personal diary for me than anything. And maybe y'all might end up joining along with me. Like I be sitting down at this computer doing shit this early in the morning anyway. Why not record it and put it online? I be sitting here talking to myself anyway. Why not go ahead and share what the fuck I be saying out loud with y'all? Y'all deserve to hear me just as much as I deserve to hear y'all. And I'm trying to figure out how to bring that content alive. True story. I really am. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I want the content to be and how I want to take it there. Like I haven't really truly figured that part out. Buying mics, cameras, and all that other shit. I'm figuring out how to work the programs all of that. Like it's a step-by-step journey where if you really fuck with me, subscribe and you'll see the whole journey all the way through. And then when I get to a certain point and I start doing my giveaways, the motherfuckers that was in here, like the two people that's watching me right now, y'all two will be the motherfuckers that'll be able to get the best part of the giveaway because you seen me on the ground floor. You seen me when I was the toothless wonder. You feel me? So why not fuck with you when I get the fuck up there and I'm that real nigga? So just remember, I'ma remember. I know the two motherfuckers that sit and watch me all the time. I don't know if it's the same two people, but it always be two people sitting here chilling with me. And I try to give you the best conversation that I would want from me. But I thank you. I love you. And I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful day. And remember, one thing that I always say, fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them.